Alright, so we're filleting trout today, and my dad's going to give you the rundown on how to do it.
Okay, I'm not an expert at this, but this is how I've been doing it. First to go ahead and cut them right down the bottom like I would normally, but leaving the head on for now and going underneath the fin. I don't know what that is, but the front fin there. And I'm cutting just on the side of it, down that way, and then on this other one, same thing. And then right there, I'm going right behind the backbone and cutting right through the head there. And then that way, when I go to clean it out, I got everything at once.
Awesome.
The head and the entrails, the whole thing. And I'm going to take my thumb and just run down the bottom of it, pull out the air sac. Okay, now I'm going to cut right down one side of this backbone, just taking a few of those ribs there, and then on the other side of it. Okay, then I'm going to turn my knife and start over again, because I got this started, and go right down as close as I can on that backbone, between the backbone and the meat on the other side. Then same thing on this side. Okay, and then I'm down to the where the ribs end, and then I'm just going to run my knife all the way through and try to follow that backbone. And I'm just cutting all the way down the tail, staying as close to that backbone as I can. And there's that side. Now I'm going to go do the other side. Same thing, and run my knife back through there on that backbone. Cut through. Now this is the tricky part, getting by that fin there. Right down, follow that backbone down and come right out like that. Okay, then I still have this fin here. So I'm going to take and just cut, follow that right down along the side there. I usually do this from the other side, but just so that you can see what's going on. We'll do this one from this side. And we get rid of that fin. Okay. I'm losing a little meat. I'm not that good. I'm still practicing. Now we're going to get these ribs out of the way. That's the trickiest part. Trying to get down underneath there and as close to the ribs as possible so that we're saving as much meat as possible. These trout that we're doing are probably averaging about a pound. We got one that's 2 pounds, and this one here is probably a little less than a pound. Right to there. I don't mind cutting this part out because there's a lot of fat there and that fin. Okay, that's toss. That's fillet.
In our fillet
Same thing here, underneath the rib. Close as we can get it. Takes a little practice. I'm still practicing. Trying to get all those bones as much as I can. Right to there. Now I'm going to cut the rest out.
Why do you leave the skin on?
That's the part I'm going to lay these down on the grate when I go to smoke them.
Okay.
And you don't have to take that off. In fact, I don't even clean the scales off when I'm doing that. If I'm going to leave them whole and cook them or something, whatever, that way, then I take the scales off. But it doesn't matter this way.
Since we're smoking them.
Yeah. Well, and even if I was going to cook them, I really was not worried about it.
Okay. There
There
they
another
is.
fillet. So the only bones that are left are these rib bones here, which you could probably go through and pick them out, but
All right.
I'm not taking the time.
Well done.
Yeah.